I think I can. I don't know if I.
Gotcha. I actually have work at 4, but I'd like to watch you beat the game.
Gotcha.
But like, if we're not doing it today, that'd be great, actually.
I'm going to try. I mean, I just have to get a little more dragon, and
Yeah.
then it's easy.
Yeah, everything's easy after that.
Real Yakuza use a gamepad.
I'm doing my art stuff again, so I'll watch in a little bit. Go that again. The boy?
Set 5s. Formerly.
The world said real Yakuza use a gamepad.
Correct.
The world plays Yakuza. Theo plays Yakuza.
Theo do be playing Yakuza. Let's see, what can I do? Guess I'll just be walking around until Majima shows up.
You should do karaoke.
Karaoke.
It's been a bit.
Ubiwa. Is it this one? It's not. It's this one. Is it this one? Yeah. I think this is the place. Yeah.
What are you supposed to be doing right now?
Majima girl.
Oh, wait. Were you looking for karaoke?
Yeah. Sorrow version.
Oh, so after you left, I met Namba. He's a really cool dude. Ichiban didn't eat the sandwich yet, though.
That's cursed. Timing for this one's a lot faster. Fuck. Pocket circuit.
Our boy. Hello, Robbie V.
Young.
Venegas.
Imagine being Chris.
Couldn't be me.
You still down with the sickness?
No.
Oh, nice.
Very good.
Yeah, I have work on Wednesday.
That's crazy.
That's great. Oh, I can launch the game like that? That's wacky.
We start from this night.
Did you just start that song?
Yes. Tonight.
Nice. Very appropriate.
Long ass song, but it's alright.
Oof.
Little kid them look exactly like how they do now, except Kiryu's hair shorter.
Chill, dude.
Nishiyama's hair's the same length.
It's always the same length.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Home.
Ishiki.
There's still like a lot of fights that I have to do. But at
For
the same
Majima?
time- yeah. But the Majima I need to fight isn't popping up.
Which one is that? Do you know?
Everyone's idol.
Oh.
Also, I'm not getting any text messages.
I could text you.
This is completely true.
Oh, I love this armor set.
There's so many emails that I need that I just can't get, I guess.
I think it's probably Pocket Circuit and Meisuken.
Actually.
But, yeah. But
Well,
Pocket Circuit's like a yikes.
I still need 4 emails.
Crikey.
So you're saying the emails won't activate until I play those minigames?
Yeah.
Boy,
Because I remember one of the texts are Nishida sending you a picture of Goro-kun's car.
I thought you were saying cock.
But I played
Probably will.
already.
Dude, that most recent Fruit Among
I'm
Us
not
video
sure.
was pretty whack.
Is it the one with the proximity check?
It's the second one with the proximity. It's the
Hopefully.
Titanic one he just uploaded today. It's pretty rough. It's one of the most like third, fourth, and fifth imposter rounds I've ever seen.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's
Good thing the whole lobby's imposters.
it pretty much was. There was like 2 people that were like, and they were dead. Duty commenced. So what are you guys up to?
Good.
I'm doing schoolwork.
Nice.
I'm doing the Yakuza thing.
Can you cast that? I can't cast Holy. Oh my god. That sucks. So, you know how the Final Fantasy VII remake isn't like the full, like
It's
Final
only
Fantasy
like
VII?
the first third of the game, maybe.
Not even, but yeah.
Maybe.
I played the original up until that point where the remake ends,
Yeah.
and now I started the remake, and dude, it's so good.
It is really good.
I
Oh
love
heck
it.
yeah.
I actually really like the original. I've been having a ton of fun playing that.
Right? Because it's very good.
But I was interested in the remake, but I would not. There's no way I'm gonna let myself play that without like experiencing the original first. You know what I mean?
Just
Hell yeah.
good game.
I have no more AoE. What do I do?
So Toro Kamaki. Kamaki has a grandson named Sosuke, and then I just started thinking of that and how the Kamaki family has a Toro and Ske.
This is true.
Like that one family.
You know, those one guys.
Yeah, those guys.
What do you guys think of? My God, cast, please. What do you guys think of talking monthly about the Jajolian chapter?
I'm down. Yo, we should read it together.
Now that I'm caught up,
Yes.
I'd be down. I think it's just because I'm finally caught up and this is the first time I've had to wait, but I'm like itching. I'm itching.
Yeah,
I'm, like,
boy.
looking at the calendar every day. I'm like, dude, is it the 17th yet? It's the 17th yet?
Good man.
Have you seen the new cover?
For the one that's about to come out?
Oh no, like the volume cover actually.
Oh, I haven't.
I will send it. Looks very good.
The fight was like it gets released, or it gets announced on the 21st.
Ooh. We'll
Is
make a
that like
show.
still only Dragon Ball stuff?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else could it be?
that's probably it.
Yeah.
Ooh. That looks cool.
So now that you know those, like, what would you call the things on Josuke's face, like rock pieces?
Yeah.
What do you mean that's his Jotaro chain?
That's his signature Jotaro chain?
Yeah.
Did I just die? Yeah, I asked Theo. I guess because now I'm like caught up, I realize that started happening like earlier this year, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, am I going the wrong way?
He was sitting in a chair for half of the year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He became Johnny real quick.
Oh yeah, how'd you like that with
Quick.
the spin reveal?
I love that.
Yeah, boy.
That's crazy. That's just got me thinking of like so many possibilities for him. He's gonna do some infinite rotation bullshit.
That means there's got to be like at least 2 more years of stuff we gotta develop.
Oh my god, stop. I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say because you just don't know, but I feel like it could be another year. What do you think?
Year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah.
I could see that.
I think this is the longest arc so far, though.
It is pretty long.
Both of you guys
Wait.
think part 8's ending.
Yeah, you're right.
Chill B.
But yeah, Seth, what I was about to say, I've been wondering basically all year since that started happening earlier this year, what the hell's on his face? What is that? So I just kept seeing it, and no matter like how far I got into Jolian, I still haven't like seen that.
Jotaro
I didn't realize
chain,
that
Jotaro
was
chain.
like the last couple chapters, but so I was asking Theo the other day. I was like, "Bro, what's with the band-aids on? What are?" And he was like,
Band-Aids.
"Interested. Band-aids. I like that." And now that I understand, that's a funny way of thinking of them,
Yeah.
Band-Aids.
because they kind of are.
They did heal him dope.
Speaking of rock humans, I'm actually fighting like these big stone like faces in this game. They look fucking weird.
Stone mess.
I was telling Logan about one review, not gonna lie.
How's he like that? Could he comprehend it?
I mean, I'm sure he didn't fully understand, because how could you? I mean, could we comprehend it?
Yeah, you're right.
But I was telling him how, it's probably the most OP stand that there has been. He's like literally altering fate. He just
Remember when he told that one guy, like, "Oh, so does that mean you're pursuing me?" Oh yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're approaching me, the stand, dude. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's technicalities like that that really make JoJo just another level of bullshit, but like...
It really is. I've never experienced levels of bullshit quite like this. But it's
Oh,
so
does that
good.
mean you're doing that one very specific thing that I need to hit you? Well, yeah, I guess you could say
Dead,
that.
getting shot by rain.
Oh my! Did that happen to Mamazuku? Oh, okay. Was that when they were in
Mamazuku
the
was
tree?
in the car. He's like, "No, I got this," and he ran out and then got shot by the rain.
And that's how I ended up in the hospital, right?
Yeah, and Mamazuku in prison. I absolutely love how Wonder Key just kind of wanders around like Cherry Requiem, dude. Just like it's
Back
so
turn.
menacing. It's so menacing. Yeah, with his back turn. seeing his face just like different all the time is also really cool. I love
Chris!
Looks like Zahenda.
it. Kind of does, yeah. I still stand by what I said a long time ago, where it kind of looks like the robots from Arkham City. Wonder City.
Uh-huh.
Chris, Jim is committing the cardinal sin of not reading and watching everything.
I know. I was proud of Jim, and I'm slowly, like, becoming less proud of Jim.
He finished part 5 by skipping to the Polnareff part.
I know.
You what?
And as much as I'm like, part 5 isn't my favorite, and like, yeah, it's okay for you not. Nash, hold on, I'm talking to someone.
He said you
He's
told
still
him part
skipping
5 is
through,
your
like.
favorite.
I did not. It's not my favorite. It's the lowest out of the stand parts for me. It's still above like 1 and 2, but it's below 4 and 3. But either way,
And
you know,
he looked up he saw who shot Johnny Joestar too.
Yikes.
wait, what?
Yeah, he told me he started reading that, and I'm like, you're really doing this right now, man.
Oh my god. Him of all people, I would not expect him to just. Yo, what's this love train thing I heard about? Let's go read that.
5 started not holding his attention, so now he's just fucking.
He's folding.
He's just going for it.
7 is not the part to skip ahead and just read.
He
spoilers.
also read
7
the
is
ending
so
of 6,
good.
I think.
Oh, I know. I don't think he read it. I think he just knows. I know he knows. He talked to me about how he knows the ending and how he doesn't like it, and I'm like, it's not like that. It's not like
I told him, like, all of the problems you're telling me you literally are going to have solved if you would just watch the rest, and he's like, yeah.
I understand his problems with 5, I get it, but if he were to just watch it fully, like, there's so much he's missing out that's good. Like, the King Crimson reveal, you know, that whole arc is just sick. It's
Yeah.
a cool experience. Most of the fights in 5 are just fun to sit through.
Cool experience that he is just ruining for himself.
All for a turtle.
Yeah. Turtle no ref. Hanya, man.
Did he show up on the streets?
He
Or
showed
in
up
the
for
tournament?
Kawaki.
Oh. The homie Hanya man. We love Hanya man.
Hanya man is a man of few words. He's a man of action.
I think it's interesting the way I feel about 8. Not gonna lie.
How do you feel?
You know how, at least I felt this way and said this for a while. I'm like, 7's the one with like the really good writing and the good story, you know? Then 8's just like the beautiful art style being embraced and it's just wacky fun.
And you know how it's just kind of the other way around.
Well, I will say, can you not? Can you
There's a lot of
not?
stuff going on back there.
Can you not?
8 has such good writing. The way I broke it down in my head is 7 is just more of like a.
Bless you.
Okay. 7's more that like traditional type of story that you like. You hop on and you enjoy the ride, and it's just really good storytelling, and it's just
Get on the love train.
It's a journey, man. It's
Hey,
so
you
good.
get on the left.
And then 8 is something. 8 is just like
8 is something of an enigma.
Bruh,
yeah.
moment.
8 is something that it's not like, bro, it gets good later, I promise. It's not that. It's not like it's bad at first and then it gets good. It's good the whole time, but it gets better because all the dots start connecting. And the further you
Yeah.
get,
The
the
bubbles
more and
start
more
spinning,
you
if you will.
understand. It's
Bruh.
no other JoJo part has been like this, where like the stuff in the beginning of 8 is cooler now because of what I understand. Normally it's like, you know, stuff's just evolving. Everything in 8 is like all connected, like everything throughout the part. It's so awesome.
The better Mario.
Like, they start OP in 8. If you will.
Say that again?
They start OP in 8.
Like, what do you mean? Oh. Sorry, I have someone like yapping in my ears.
Sorry, yeah,
Really,
no.
dude. Josuke is so busted, and I love
Josuke.
it. Yeah, Josuke Gappy. I always forget that's a thing. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, people like call him. It's so weird to me. I get it.
I started forgetting about that like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's weird hearing it.
Yeah, right? I'll see it like on Instagram. Oh, Gappy, that's a thing. I don't even notice the tooth thing. I probably
But-
wouldn't even notice if you didn't point it out to me, honestly.
Like, I'd call him Gappy before reading that part, and now I just don't.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah, that's Josuke.
That's my favorite
I
way to-
actually call him
Call
Josephine
him.
sometimes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
what?
cool.
Josephine.
Because that's correct.
I mean,
Also
it's
call him
not.
Kagekira.
Yeah, it's. I started to realize. I used to call him Josephine because I found out about that. I was like, oh, that's him. It's really not though. He's really just someone new.
Yes,
Well,
but
yeah.
actually, no.
It's really cool. That's another good thing about 8 is like they're calling him like who was I? You know? What person did I used to be so I can know who I am now? It's not that at all. You're just this new human. It's almost like he's the son of them two people, but it's more complicated than that. He holds both of their values. He's just like a new. I love that. I love it so much. It's so genius, man. I don't know what Araki was doing when he switched over to this part.
He was doing hard ass drugs. That's what he was doing when he was
Yeah.
writing this point. There's a
Because
lot
it
of
is genius.
There's also a lot of rape in these last two ones.
Chilby.
It really does get just like very mature in the past 2 parts. Even the whole like the Lucy Steele arc where she infiltrated the president, that just whole arc is just like
Can we talk about how Johnny Joestar literally killed the president of the United States?
Don't worry about it.
by turning him into spaghetti.
Yeah. The can.
Better that than donuts, right?
What is that thing? The rock human thing would like really trip me up in the beginning, not gonna lie. But once I grew on it, I liked it.
Someone playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
We like that.
It was a little weird at first. I'm like, what is this crap, dude? I didn't realize the direction they were going with it, because they really do just whip it out. Like, that guy's made out of stone! And it doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, none of it makes sense at the beginning.
That's fair. But like once you understand like, oh, that's like a different type of like breed of human
They just
that
built
was
different.
created to be like a fallback in case normal humanity doesn't work, you know. They're like, oh, an entirely different species that's been a thing that just kind of hides in plain sight. And then they showed that image where it was like, and any of these people could be rock humans too. And like Hermes was on there, and you're like, excuse me?
And then they showed Enya.
Yeah,
Kenya.
holding an arrow too.
The rock arrow. I don't
I
know.
got Majima Everywhere progress for that.
Stop interrupting me.
Weird
Stop
because
it.
that was Anya Man.
Crazy.
Yeah. How do you do it again? You crouch and... How do you do it? Crouch and I don't know. Crouch and X? No, I do crouch and jump.
What spell can I use? Medica? Okay.
Yeah, crouch. Yeah, I know you can.
Oh! 8 so far, I think, is my second favorite.
But you got the, like,
Nice.
all the blowers activated. So we're gonna get your work covered.
So is it like 6, 8, and 7?
Yeah.
This one's good.
Nice.
Now you want to activate all of these. This is the only one.
Jim said something, some like weird wording that I thought was interesting.
He does that a lot.
He's like, the after part 5 stuff is whack, or something like that. I can't even remember if he said if it was whack. He said something, but in terms of like the after part 5 stuff. And then I sat there for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. All of my my top favorite parts are the all after part 5 stuff. Like when I think about JoJo, it's like 80% of that thought just usually exists in 6, 7, and 8. Not 7 recently, because after I finished it and I got into 8, just 7 just kind of went away
Yeah.
for a little. Till they I didn't think they'd intertwine 8 and 7 the way they did. I thought that was done really well. Do you think Johnny is a saint?
There's a lot.
Like, since his corpse was used for the shit,
Yeah.
in a way, yeah.
I mean,
Thinking of that actually sounds really cool.
his corpse is the one being used for all the Higashika exchanges.
The Roka.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like something we have to get.
He did those. I love that arc
I like
What
where Johnny's in, bro.
What?
Yeah, his end. I'm trying to be. There's humans behind me, you know.
Are you talking about the Legend of Johnny Joestar?
Yeah, there you go.
When he gets gyroed, or not gyroed, fucking Caesared.
Oh yeah, he does get Caesared.
He gets Caesared even harder than Caesar did.
First, he had to get popped.
I'm doing the Kamaki training where I have to dodge him shooting his shotgun blasts at me.
Oh yeah, that's a great thing because he's just like, oh yeah, you'll be dodging something. What is it? And then the next shot, fucking
Him with
shot
a
again.
shotgun. Like, ah, yes, of course.
Oh nice, I just saw that.
This is fucking rough.
I
Ah,
want
dude.
8 to be like my favorite so bad, but it can't. It can't be.
It can.
I knew you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Your mind
Yeah.
isn't enlightened enough. Your
Maybe after a few
IQ
months of
simply
waiting for the
isn't high
manga.
enough. Yeah.
I don't think it can be. I want it to be.
Trust,
Okay.
trust us.
Just give it a few months.
Once the time sinks in, then you'll really enjoy it.
Oh wait, shut
I just love 6 so much though. 6 is just so perfect for me.
But you live pretty dope.
I know.
Oh, but it's not finished too.
I know. That's also another thing. That's also. I
big
have it in
factor.
second place right now, but you know, it is very up. If it ends bad, it will
Ends
go
bad.
down to third place.
You think
I don't think it
part
will.
8 is ending?
Dude, infinite spin, bro.
The infinite part.
Now, Rocky, you're 120 years old, and you're still releasing Jojolian. What do you have to say about this?
4 balls. 4 ball
For
gang.
Balon.
4 ball gang.
This covers for that. No, you see that one? That one is covering for that. Wait.
But yeah, cause seven just has probably the second best ending out of all the parts. I mean, I think the 6th is the best.
Nothing works to the boss. So now,
If you consider 6 ending bad, too lame, then 7 would have the best ending.
You mean Jim? Imagine just knowing all that stuff.
I know. Oh my god. I'm so. It's so funny. The JoJo community is so bad with spoiling stuff for other people. And
They're
he's
just
just
so
doing
bad.
it on his own.
Yeah.
Worse.
Man's is grinding.
Stick to that.
He's not grinding.
No?
No.
He's
What is he doing?
He's part skipping, that's what he's doing.
He's crib walking, bro.
Oh no, I mean your brother actually.
Oh! Well, Nash is playing and Liam's helping him.
Yeah. He's crip walking the parts?
Yeah! He is!
He's not even crip walking the parts, he's like aerial
jogging?
viewing these parts.
Aerial
Yeah.
viewing.
He's like Dragon Ball time skipping these parts.
He's Paisley parking though.
What?
He's King Crimsoning these parts.
Oh, stop!
It's accurate though.
Yes.
I don't really understand his perspective in like the I don't like that it's not about the JoJo anymore and it's about the gang and I'm like what? Huh?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
I've heard that a lot of times.
I understand that, but the thing he doesn't understand is that kind of isn't always the case.
Yeah.
The overarching
it's
plot
not
is
like-
about them, but like
Yeah.
the actual
I get it when
events
people
involve
say
the
it about
friends.
like I get it when people say it about like 5, I guess, specifically when they're like Giorno isn't in it enough, but that's not really what he's saying. Like he says it about part 4, and that kind of boggles my
He
mind.
considers
like,
part
is so
4
clearly-
like an afterthought.
Part 4 is so clearly about the whole town and that whole community all like ganging up and saving it. And he's like, it's, you know, it's not a Josuke story. This is lame. What? Huh? Huh?
Josuke is part of the town, therefore it is about Josuke.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. He says that as if part 3 isn't like literally
Polnareff's
the boys.
Bizarre Adventure.
Polnareff's
Never mind it.
His favorite character, may I mind you.
Yeah, that it's the weirdest complaint to have when your favorite character is Polnareff. When he complains that Polnareff isn't in 4 and not in 5 enough, and then says there's not enough main JoJo action or whatever. I don't know. I'm happy with Polnareff and the way. Because for me, like, I didn't know he came back. I mean, I kind of knew when I was getting close. But at least for a while I didn't. Like, right after I finished part 3, you know?
Before he even found out Polnareff was in 5, he was talking like, it'd be really cool if one of them came back, and I was like, yeah. And then the literal next day, he's like, so I know Polnareff and all of them come
Yeah,
back, and I'm like,
that's
alright.
Bruh.
See, for me, it was like, you know, not knowing. So then when it happened, I was like, oh, this is really nice. It's, you know, bring it back. And then for him, he's like, I want to see it. I want to see the Polnareff. I want to see the Polnareff. So it was like
The
for me
Polnareff.
when George showed me Kira's introduction. So all I could think about was like
That
how
guy.
Kira's the villain, and I want to see that, and I don't want to see all this random town bullcrap anymore. And it ruined my perspective of 4 at the time. Did that, but for like all of part 5, and then literally skipped ahead. Yikes.
It's like, I understand his perspective because he's been hammering that into my brain for the past couple days. But at the same time, in my mind, I can't, in good conscience, say that he is truly experiencing the phenomenon that is this story.
Coming from my mind.
Oh! Oh my god! Why am I dying? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! But to actually die here. Yeah. Oh!
Theo, how do I unlock the rest of the tournaments?
Do the one before. Did you do
I
the
did
sixth one?
all of them so far, yeah.
It should just unlock after the sixth one. You should just keep doing the sixth one.
That's crazy.
Is the sixth one rough?
Nah, it's like pretty.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you get points at least.
It's true. Lets me buy these things.
I'm speedrunning! Come back here!
What? You what?
Yo, some of these Tamaki moves are pretty cool.
Bro, the
Like,
Tiger Drop
the
is
dodge
gonna
and
change everything. Yep.
Tiger drop.
Yeah, the Tiger Drop is like, you're gonna want that every game you play.
Is the Tiger drop like that life-changing of a move?
Yes. Especially in this game. Like, I've killed not killed,
Wounded.
I've beat Majima, like, when he's at purple health bar in like 10 seconds with the Tiger Drop.
What the fuck? Because it's not a heat move, right?
Nope, it's just a counter.
Gary Buster Hole.
Gary Buster Holmes. Japanese sucks.
Defeat 200 enemies in Dragon Star.
Nice.
Just never know when he's gonna keep running. Now he's not.
It's weird, like, to get back onto the JoJo talk. Like, it would be very nice if you caught up. But at the same time, I don't foresee that happening.
I think he's too, like, Kyle mindseted on his thought process now.
How do you mean by that?
I feel like I don't want to think this, but he might be a little too committed to disliking the things that he dislikes already to actually love them.
That is, Jim summed up fairly well.
Which is a shame, because I actually think in particular would probably really like part 7.
That's what I told him, but, you know.
I told him, hey man, if you're not gonna read it, at least whenever it comes out, definitely just watch it, because you will like it. It's the best.
I think he'll watch 6
really,
when it comes out.
It is. Yeah, I think he'll watch it, especially because it's probably going to release here. Dude, they are really hyping up this April event, by the way. I seriously don't think...
You mean Purple Haze feedback?
Shut
Got
your
him.
They're not going to do that. I don't
It's
think
gonna be Jolene Fly High with Gucci.
Stop. Don't
I
Not
would be
part
fine
6.
with that, actually.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but your boy Bucciarati will come back.
I don't care.
Is he actually
Oh,
in
okay.
that?
Yeah, him and Abakia.
What? But Abaki, yeah, nah, fine. Yeah, never mind. What about Rohan and Jolene Gotobuchi?
They would do that.
They really are. Like, you see all the Joestar radio stuff coming out now?
Sure wish I could listen to those.
What is this Joestar Radio?
It's like a podcast with voice actors from each party.
And they're like, man, this April event is gonna be pretty cool. Can't believe all of us voice actors for all the main JoJo characters are coming for this. This is crazy. And I'm like, stop!
What if on the last one there's just random girl voice actor?
Yes.
Someone starts talking in the background and like, hey, get out of here.
Hey, get out of here, it's not your turn
Who
yet.
was that?
Come back.
That's the chat.
Every time I see it, they're like, yo, this event can be hyped, bro. Tickets soon.
It's a shame this Joestar Radio is like in Japanese, right?
Yep.
Well, there's subtitles.
Really?
Yeah, but not if I'm trying to listen to like a podcast.
Well, I mean, I watched the Fruit podcast, to be fair.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
Is it though?
100%.
Either way, I think especially with this like theme, with inherent the Joestar soul, this like they're really emphasizing the bloodline.
Finally, what you've all been waiting for, George Joestar, the movie.
Yo.
And how 6 is like, the culmination of this bloodline story.
Ah yes, we are skipping part 6 and going straight to 7.
Ah yes, Shizuka Joestar.
I would boycott. I would not watch that.
Shizuka Joestar.
I would refuse to watch part 7 if it came out first. I really
Yeah, if we got a woman voice actor, it's Shizuka Joestar.
Nah, it's Lucy Steele.
Yo.
Stop getting hurt, I'm running, I can't heal you.
It's anything but part 6.
I hope they keep the game voices for Jolene, because they changed Giorno's voices.
And Josuke's.
I mean,
Is
I'd
Josuke-
say who knows, honestly.
Yep.
I think it's just up in the air, really.
Yeah, that is a David Productions dealio. Chris and Jim are asking me to hang out, and I might just beat Yakuza before I do that.
You always say that you're gonna beat Yakuza before you go do the thing.
I did beat Yakuza 0 before I hung out with them. I waited.
I'm meaning.
Chris, I'm level 7,708.
What?
Chilby. Don't worry, that's just how much XP he has.
Goat heals. Aww. Yeah, skip this cut. Heck.
Yeah, I know.
Unless he, I mean, I was about to say, unless he's like toying with me. But no one died, so like, why would anyone have...
Why can't I switch my fighting style?
Because you picked a weapon. Oh, I was gonna say for this one whenever you got to it, you should pick brass knuckles for that one, because Rush makes that very easy.
Nah, dragon style katana.
Sure, but if that doesn't work, you should use the brass knuckles.
Dragon style katana has been like my crutch throughout the past couple of story fights and the past couple of Majima fights. I also have the Patriarch's bat.
Easy dungeon.
That one's a little weird.
Oh, you can get the Meow shoes.
No.
It's so weird how Breath of the Wild just runs worse when it's in docked mode.
I think it's cool.
Does it actually?
Yeah,
I don't really notice.
it runs significantly better
Okay.
in handheld actually.
Oh, this toilet's right there.
My guess is because it's like, oh, we're in the dock now. We can amp up all the quality and how the game looks and how it renders everything.
And then
But
the
in
Switch
reality-
explodes when you walk into
In
core.
reality, like the Switch can't handle the level of like all the stuff and how good of a game Breath of the Wild is. So when it does do that, it's like, oh crap, we were already at our limit in handheld mode. It's like how on PS4 Pro there's the pretty fake 4K HDR mode or performance mode for some games, and I'm like, I'm just gonna use performance mode because frames are the best.
Do you
It's
think
almost
there
like-
will be Switch 2, kind of like how there was PS4 Pro and Xbox
Definitely.
One S?
Definitely, but I hope it flops and no one buys it because Nintendo's the worst, dude.
Nintendo is the worst. But
Dude, Nintendo's the worst, and they're not gonna change anytime soon. There's no way, if at all. They get away with everything they do. They really.
most
like
of the
they're the
times
worst,
it's
but
not
at the same
really
time-
that deep, but recently it's been getting
Recently
pretty
has.
bad.
It's a shame because like they're the absolute worst, but they still put out good games. So you're like, shit. I really want this new Zelda game that just came out, but like I hate Nintendo.
Don't worry about it.
I know. I haven't seen anything on Heroes of Hyrule or whatever it's called. What is it called?
Hyrule Warriors.
Age of Calamity.
Hyrule War. Yeah.
But
Fucking good.
you
I
shouldn't look at
know.
anything though because there's something crazy.
What?
It's not what you expect.
What's something crazy?
I can't tell if Chris is, unless he wants to know.
Do I want to know though?
And Sebastian, you really want to know?
I mean, I'm playing Hyrule Warriors because of Hyrule Warriors, not because of Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay, but
Yeah.
Whoa.
Chris, you want to give it like 30 seconds?
Yeah. I'll just.
All right. So, do you know who like the champions are?
Yeah, it's Urbosa, the fish dude, the big Goron guy, and then Bird.
And you know how in Breath of the Wild they die and then their like, descendants become the new champions?
Yeah. Shit's crazy.
So, when you play Hyrule Warriors and get to the point where Ganon shows up and fucks everything up, the egg, like, uses his time travel powers to bring the new champions to the past, and then you get to play as them, and then you actually save Hyrule this time.
That has some very interesting implications for the... if there is Hyrule or Breath of the Wild too.
Well, this could just be like non-canon or some shit.
Yeah, but you know Nintendo. Every game they release is canon.
Yeah, that timeline do be fucked up though.
So the egg is like a bigger character than I thought.
Yes. Also, at the end of the game, you could unlock them.
You can play as egg?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You could also play as King Rome.
I'm like crip walking around at 1 health, and Majima keeps like, you know, making his Majima noises, and I'm very scared.
Do you not have healing items?
Not at the moment. I used all of them up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did you walk to Kamayan? I bet.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
I went to Kamurocho.
Oh yeah, that's what that's called.
I was like right outside West Park.
Yep.
Chris, how do you feel about eggs? Eggs. E double GS eggs.
Like the food?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smoke already.
How do you feel about Breath of the Wild?
What the?
How
What
do
kind
you
of
feel about Breath
combination
of the
of
Wild?
this?
Because I know you didn't finish it.
I love that game. I think that game is incredible.
Shame Nintendo's bad company though.
Yeah.
It's a shame they're like worse than Xbox and Sony, but like, you know.
They're worse. Yeah, they're worse.
I don't know about that. EA's pretty bad.
I think EA's been doing better recently. They still suck, but
It's you giving them the benefit of the doubt, which is giving them more power.
that's fair, I guess. Egg. Alright, that's
Eggs,
what's
eggs, E, double G, S, eggs.
Dude, I'm mad, man. For a while, my fisherman was like capped at level 60. So I'm like, this is weird. Why can't I progress anymore? It's actually really stupid because I need some of those higher like spells and stuff, so I can get my fishing title that I want and my mount. And then for some reason I thought I had to like go and level up my cooking. I say dude, but like my job.
I wish
Psych.
Dragon's Stone had brawling.
Turns out though, because my white mage got capped at level 60 as well.
Are you just missing something?
Turns out I own everything. I own all the expansions, but I didn't register like my expansion pack. I forgot. I didn't realize you need to take that code and then go register it. So like, the game is like, well, you don't own that, so you can't go past level 60. So I wasn't. For my white mage though, it didn't really matter. But like, man, all that time spent, I could have leveled up my fish. It's alright. At least during the majority of that, I did stop playing my fisher and go to my culinary guy. So at least I got something in it. I just want that fishing title so bad. I love fishing in like every game, and I love fishing in this game in particular.
Oh yeah.
Fishing.
And there's a title related to fishing, and it's like Sea Dragoon or something cool. But I want it.
Crab Rangoon.
And there's a flying shark mount thing. It looks so sick.
This is why we don't do this. How we lost everything.
I already have the baby shark pet.
I just want to get continue from last save. So now, guess what, Nash? What? Every weapon we have broke. So guess what?
The title's actually fairly simple, I think. I think I only need to do the one thing, which is just get a certain score during the ocean fishing. I mean, it is a crazy high score. But once I get farther, it won't be that crazy.
Step up your game with looting. You have like nothing.
Crimus.
Literally have nothing. We have to go to Ganon's castle now.
Just playing some games.
Just to literally, be able to do this. And it's annoying. Please. Oh.
Theo, what time do you have work?
Next time and also
4.
Great.
Oh
Shit, stuck. Gotta be there till 10 today.
Oh, double hit.
pick up weapons that are better. Because you probably have to
You have been there though.
Where do you work?
open your axe.
Sakanti's Pizza.
Okay.
Dude, isn't that crazy? How Yasuo like exploited Wonder of You to do her plan. Wasn't that so cool?
Yeah, big brain for that one.
I love that. I didn't realize at first like what she did, but then I figured it out. That's pretty awesome.
Yo, it's cool how Kei Nijimura is coming now. She's back.
Yeah,
And she's Kei.
Need you
the
more.
name change. I watched the whole video on that. So I didn't even notice actually, but that's pretty funny. It was just like a translation error.
Mhm.
I'm glad she's coming back. Think about
Binary.
it though. I don't know if she's just like sweeping in to do some like quick thing, or she's gonna be a big deal. She's gonna be a big deal. Her stand is literally all about pursuing. That is how it works.
When the review's about to open a door and get fucked.
Like, but apparently, she doesn't she have to like touch them first for it to start pursuing?
I don't remember actually.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's messed up.
So that's what X-Force was saying. He's like, that sounds sick. The stand that's all about pursuing someone, going against the person who literally isn't allowed to get pursued. How's that gonna work? Then he's like, but I'm pretty sure she has to touch them first. So unless Araki retcons that, then maybe it won't.
Yeah, that'll be.
After he said that,
very
I thought
Araki.
about it. I think I do remember her like the panel of her like touching Josuke.
Araki's a little too particular about how he wants things to be, so I don't think he would change that.
I don't think so either, especially because he's gotten really good at not doing that as hard as he used to. And usually the things he changes is more of like a mindset thing. Like for example, stands. He used to call it a lot more of like, it's like your soul, the personification of your soul. And then he was like, hold up. Not really. It's like the fighting spirit, you know?
Yeah, Majima in a car.
He'll change things like that. Or, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't really change things as much. It's more of like he stops elaborating on certain things. Like when King Crimson, you know, pulled the whole, yo, Bucciarati, I'm gonna let you use my ability
I'm gonna say the N-word.
and show yourself in the future.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, it was sick. But then he never did it again, you know what I mean? Araki does that.
Did it to flex on him.
Yeah. So then it's like, so he can let other people see the future too? Like, that's crazy. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it would have to, right? Because in
really
that case, Doppio would be the only one who could see the future.
See the future.
Oh, that's true.
Unless
Unless.
Epitaph is Diavolo's stand and King Crimson is Doppio's stand.
Lol.
Unless.
It gets a little weird with that. Doppio died.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Obone. Well, Polnareff technically died too.
Actually,
So did his stand.
I mean, after a while.
It was actually an interesting thing Jim got. He was like, so Polnareff doesn't have a stand, huh? Oh yeah, it died. They killed his stand. It went rogue, and then they killed it. So he just doesn't have a stand.
Yeah, but now he has Coco Jumbo.
Yeah.
if he leaves Coco Jumbo when he just ascends,
He dies. He jumps. Yeah, he's just...
would
he
be
lets the voice of love
reunited
take
with
him higher.
Oh, get a cat minion, bro. Oh, I want a cat minion so bad.
Monster Hunter.
Well, you
I'm gonna
have one of those in real life now.
I know.
Ooh.
She's such a good cat. She just chills on my lap while I'm gaming for hours. It's great. I love it so much. She plays with you and doesn't fully commit with the scratching when she's playing with you, which is something I don't think I've ever seen a cat do. There was like, oh, playtime? She like pulls her claws out but doesn't use the claws. She just kind of plays it. And it's not because she's a kitten, because Eli would do that as a kitten. He'd play with you and debatably would claw you worse than he does now. But she's got a collar now. And it's got a little bell on it, so she walks around and just jingles all the way. It's so cute.
You like that?
Minions. Let me see if there's a cat named
Minion!
Fast and Minion. I don't know why you said that. I can get a...
Sebastian, you know how the Media King area is like the worst with the collection times?
Yeah.
When I was farming the Media King area for Legend the other day, I was doing Pocket Circuit at the same time, and then like when I was finishing it, my game crashed, and then I lost like 2 hours of real estate.
I would have taken a break after that.
I took like a 10-minute break, and I was like, no, I've been too deep all day into real estate. And then I finished it like in the morning.
How does all that real estate in that game work?
You have to like,
Hear you guys talking about that.
you have to go around the town just buying properties, and then you go back to your office to invest in those properties and take money. And it's really just, you just wait for money. And it's really fun, just waiting for money.
Yeah? Is it fun?
Yeah.
I mean,
It sounds
I had
like
a good
it-
time.
It's fun and enjoyable, but it's one of those where like, I just wanna advance, but I just gotta
Oh,
keep waiting for money, bro.
it's
God.
especially like that because you're basically grinding like 15 hours for another fighting style.
Of just like the same grind.
Yeah.
You're grinding 15 hours of watching numbers and bars go up. And god damn it, it's worth every second of it too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That dragon style do be kinda wild though. Yo, I just beat Majima without healing because I couldn't.
Couldn't what, heal?
Yes.
Nice. So what are you doing now? Are you buying meds?
Well, yes, but first I'm healing, so I don't crip walk all over the place.
Yes, of course.
I went to a takoyaki stand and just bought a bunch of that and got.
Wish we had a lot of those.
I wish there was just takoyaki place.
Give me your loot.
Like that actual stand that's there.
Yeah, I wish we just kind of had one of those, but I mean, I understand why we don't, because we don't live in Japan. Yes,
Yeah.
I stumbled upon a side story. And Kiryu Kazuma is entirely necessary to do it.
Well, that sub-story is like weird.
Correct. Born this way. It doesn't specify that she needs to hold or touch something.
Maybe not then.
They have to open. So, oh. She has to have touched them at one point or another.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, she works at the hospital.
Oh fuck! She touching everything.
She do
Maybe
be
she
touching
already has.
people.
Maybe she already has.
Do you think she's touched this rock person that she's literally never met before, though?
I mean, she works
Well,
there.
you just
works
said
at the
she
same
doesn't have to
place.
touch the person, right?
No, she has to have touched them at one point or another.
And
Oh,
she
fuck.
literally works at the same place that he does.
Maybe she maybe she shook Satoru Akefu's
Something like
hand.
that. Or what's his face? Like what's his
Toru?
Yeah,
Toru.
maybe him rather than old man. You know.
That 80-year-old man.
Here's what I can't remember. 'Cause, it was like the last thing I saw. Can't remember. Did he see who she contacted? Did he actually see it?
I don't think so.
Does he know like, oh, you've contacted her? Ah. Or does he just know she pushed? I think he just knows she pushed her phone. That's it.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't know who she actually contacted, maybe what's her new name now?
K.
K.
K like Keicho.
Maybe K. Oh. Maybe K can be like, yo, what's up, Toru? I know we work together. Come here and help me with this hospital thing. Touch his shoulder to guide him over to the left. You know what I mean?
Open door.
Goes in for the kill.
And he's like, wait a minute, I think something's pursuing me. And then just like, there's this infinite loop of nothing happening.
Just nothing's going on. Would that instantly neutralize both of their stands?
I don't know. That's why I want to see it.
And then Yasuo goes in for the kill.
Like, part of me wants to, like, my logical side of my brain,
That's
even
what
though I
yours
don't
said.
want this to happen, and I don't think it would. But my logical side of my brain is like, well, she would probably just lose, because it probably could just still kill her hand, or stand. Even though it's, you know, like the stand's doing its ability, but it's... I also kind of forget how her stand works.
It drives at you with a motorcycle.
Can it be harmed, though? Like, was Josuke ever able to do anything to it while it was coming after him? Or
It
did he
was
have to go-
not
think he ever
damaged
did.
by soft and wet punches at all.
That's right. So, maybe, you know...
But
it's
he also
pursuing
targeted the
Wonder View.
bike, not the rider.
Maybe Wonder View activates and all the stuff happens to it, but, like, it doesn't get killed or something. I don't know.
However, Born This Way also utilizes its like main attack is blowing things away from it with wind, which could immediately is a direct counter to his stand that pulls things in using misfortune.
Wacky storytelling.
What if he pulls out another rock animal and we have to watch that for read that for 3 chapters?
Popsicle sticks of doom.
Yeah, that was
My
bad.
band-aids!
Yeah, that was a little weird. It was a little weird.
It carried
I'm
on
glad
for
I
a
didn't
little
have
bit too
to.
long.
I'm so glad I just read through that and then read the chapters after.
Yeah.
Sitting on that. How many chapters was that? 2?
3, but that's also like 3 months.
I know.
Fucky. But then we got like the spin chapter right after that, so it's good.
Spinning.
Pizza
Even
Hut
spinning.
keeps texting me.
Visa Hut.
Yeah. And I don't mean that as in Pizza Hut as in Dylan Fallows. I mean Pizza Hut as in the establishment Pizza Hut.
Is that where he works?
No.
Oh. Oh, is that his Steam name?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Part 8 right now. Just flipping through it.
Crazy how Jobin's just dead, they said.
He's about as dead as
Norisuke.
Big Josuke.
That crap.
Wait, that's
great.
Mad Dog. Oh.
And then it goes right to Toru listening to Wonder View by Elvis Presley.
He's just vibing.
He's like, for some reason I feel compelled to name my stand after a song.
First person to do that.
I'm gonna name my stand. Oh, look,
My stand to doobie wah.
Doobie Wado.
What was that one? It was like doo doo da dee da.
Oh,
Did do 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 da da da.
Yeah. Some of those are getting a little out of hand, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
That's also what messed up those chapters for me. Like, are you kidding me? Did do 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 da da da?
it is a song.
Yeah, but come on, dude.
To be fair, that man's stand to doobie wah.
Maybe it wouldn't be as bad if we didn't name that.
It wouldn't be as bad like if we weren't at like the climax.
That's also true. But like the popsicle sticks gotta be named that though. Wow.
Come on.
It's just like that savage war.
Coming at me with some rock animal bullshit.
Rock.
How do you feel about rock animals, by the way?
I
feel
don't.
You don't?
I mean,
They're kind of
it's
the
funny.
one thing that kind of is just like Tim Allen noise, you know? So
Tim Allen noise.
But am I wrong though? Like half of them have been pretty cool and like good arcs, but like what's going on here?
Come on, Araki.
Theo, I got the ultimate dragon heat move.
The ultimate essence.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also unlocked the second dodge for dragon.
Ooh, good shit.
I'm currently beating Mad Dog Majima in to the ground with a baseball bat.
That bat is actually really useful for his last technique that he teaches you.
80 people here, my frames are dropping. It's probably there's so many people here.
Have you rated on that yet?
This game?
Yeah.
No, it's I want to raid so bad. I just there's so many things to do that I'm just doing like, to be fair though, I guess they haven't really unlocked. Like I think I have to be a little tiny bit further in the story. Then it'll get to that point where it's like, yo, let's play these raids now.
Ancho.
I don't know if there's any I can actually even do. Haven't really looked into it. But I am excited too, because the raids sound really good. Especially the new stuff that just came out. Or is about to.
Did you get Hawkmoon?
Would you believe me if I said no?
Yeah.
I just kind of... I'm excited to get the gun. I think the gun looks really good, and I know I'm gonna like it a lot. I just kind of can't be bothered to play Destiny right now.
I want to play it, but I'm not playing.
That's... yeah, it's kind of like... It's... that power grind is rough, dude. It really just burns you out.
It's amazing how they haven't changed it either.
I thought they did. I actually
Everybody thought
did.
they were going to, and then they didn't.
They didn't. Which scares me, because I'm like, well, they'll definitely change it next year. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe they just won't. Maybe they're like, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll change it in like 10 years. We'll do it, we promise.
Yeah,
Once we do
Assassin's Creed
everything
comes out.
else in the game and figure everything else out, we'll change the game. In like 5 years. You know what I really want?
Oh.
I don't know if I could see this actually happening, but if Final Fantasy 14 upgraded their engine, that would be nuts.
What
I
if they
feel-
took the Destiny engine and became a first-person shooter?
What if they took the Final Fantasy 7 engine and made it like that?
Like the 7 remake engine or the 7?
Yeah. 7 original. No.
They are 2 different engines.
Yes, they are. The remake engine.
So how 14 and 15 play? Or I guess I should just say 15 because 14 does not play at all like that.
I love this game though. I don't mind the engine that much. It's just one of those things where like I'm playing and I'm like, man, this would be sick if they ever did like the next gen version.
Man, this would be sick if it was just better.
No, not like that. Like I like it and I have this feeling of like, I wonder if they'll ever upgrade how it looks. That would be cool. But at the same time, I don't really care because I actually really like the way this game looks.
Do you see some of the new New Vegas stuff?
No, I'm never like caught up with that. I'm not following the right whatever I should be following.
Honestly, their YouTube is probably the best place to check besides their like website. Because YouTube is where they're gonna show off like all the like gameplay stuff, and then their website's where you get like, alright, so we just finished this stuff. And now that blade of grass looks 10 times better than it had before.
10 times the detail. Well, this says 1 month ago. Is this the stuff that I already looked at?
Possibly.
I think it definitely is. Either way, I want it. It's kind of the only thing that holds me back from just playing that game. Is every time I do, and this game's good, but it's you really feel it. You really feel how old it is.
Yeah, you do. Especially in those points where it just doesn't work.
You know what's funny? All the memes where it's like Cyberpunk on PS4 memes. Those memes are great.
Have you seen Johnny in the PS4 engine? Or not engine. But yeah, you've probably seen that picture.
Did you see
With
the Jolene
two
hair?
Hagrid?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Did you guys see Jolene hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. There's a lot of JoJo references in that game.
Like the
As
pose.
it should be.
Yes, the poses from the camera mode. Punching crippled people so they get up and walk. Dude.
Crazy Diamond.
I liked that clip a lot.
Yeah.
It's a shame because that game is gonna be really good in a year.
Yeah.
That is one they need to let cook in the oven a little longer than they did.
Yeah, but
Too bad everyone would have complained.
exactly, they were like damned if they do, or you know. They don't.
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
what
bro,
is-
if you delay this one more time, we will murder all of you. And they're like, well, I guess we have to release it now.
And
You
they're
got
like,
what you
bro, why don't you
deserve."
delay it?
What is
They needed
out
it.
right now doesn't look bad, but like...
No, it's a great game. It's just, there's a lot of bugs.
It's a shame there's
not,
like game-breaking bugs.
yeah, and there's not too many. There are some. It's more of like an immersion based, which I know personally. I'm all about immersion when it comes to all the games I like. So if I were to play that game, you know, characters like dishing out this crazy dialogue, and it's getting really emotional. It's intense,
and then they just start phasing through the wall in front of me, and I'm like, oh no, stop. It would just really take me out of it. So I'm just gonna wait. I will play that game, but I'll wait at least past these 2 patch updates that they have planned for January and February. Like, they're already rolling out small ones, but like January they're releasing big patch number 1, and February big patch number 2. And it might not be perfect after that, but I think past that February patch.
Theo, how do I do this Kamaki fist reversal?
I don't remember. Also, guys, I'm gonna get off now because I gotta get ready for work.
Makes sense.
You should check the skill tree though.
It says what I have to do, but it doesn't make sense, and it's not
Well,
working.
Dogs
those
barking
usually
at
you just have to.
decoration out front.
You just gotta what's it called? Beat all those guys up. All right, I'll see
Well,
you
I
guys.
beat them already. It's just I'm on the.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Imagine having work. Couldn't be me. Chris, do you have a raft?
Raft?
Yes.
What is that?
Raft?
Oh, raft. I don't. How much is it?
Like $15.
I can get it soon.
I don't know if it's still on sale. If it's still on sale, it might be less. 'Cause I got it for less.
Could just check right now.
Could just check, right?
I don't think it is, because I think it was part of that main like fall sale, which I do think is over. But raft. $20.
$20.
One friend wants this game. 7 friends already own this. I feel lower temperature. I just have to do this quest and that's it. Okay. Okay. I guess I just literally do this easy little quest and I can get my little kitty cat. Man, I turned on the colorblind mode in this game. I should have done that a long time ago. It's just... There's these like quest markers where a little circle will show up on your map, but it was like green or something, and it just blinded right in. I don't know, man.
So do you not like turn those on right away?
No. Because sometimes I feel there's a lot of games that they're not good, and I would rather not have them on. So what I do is I wait until I experience a moment in that game where like, man, I feel like if I had colorblind mode on, that probably wouldn't have sucked as bad as it just did. Like Destiny. When I do the loot cave, and I kept getting excited, and there weren't any purples, they're actually all blues. So then I turned it on. It wasn't the loot, but it was just like doing strikes and then any random shot. Oh, which one? It was cool.
Makes sense.
In this game, it wasn't bad. There was a few things. One was the classes are color coded on like the list for doing dungeons and stuff. And what? have to talk to him. Oh, so the differences between classes. Now they look better. And that circle thing. This armor set looks so good. I wish I had more people to play this game with.
Your mic is like really quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah.
That's weird. You sure that's not a, like, you have me turned down?
I don't think I turned you down. I was about to hit Alt F4 to tab out. That could have been bad.
Don't do that.
Especially since I haven't saved. I guess I turned you down.
Was I turned down a little?
Yeah, 111 now.
11. Yeah, on my like Discord settings, I'm like really loud. So
I want to go poop and shower, but at the same time, I just
Yakuza.
couldn't be bothered to do that when I'm playing Yakuza.
That's not good.
My body's like, you do it, and my mind is like, well, I mean, you could wait if you want.
Since I take pretty quick showers usually, or can, I usually stop for that. Well, actually, no, I don't start. That's what I do. I'm about to go play. You know what? I'm gonna show you. 'Cause I know once I start playing, I'm not gonna play.
I shower and poop in like the same time frame.
I do that a lot, but I don't do it every time. I always want to do that. Yeah. Yay, got that cat! It literally took like 5 minutes. That's awesome. We love to see it. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's manage my inventory.
Papa, to me. Chris, what did mate? Chris, yeah.
Hold on 1 second, bud. Where's the cat? Oh, I think it's the first time.
Chris,
Yes, the cat.
Chris,
What?
can you, Chris?
I said hold on. 1 minute. I got a cat, bro. Nice. Oh, that's cute. Alright, what?
Chris, you love the base?
Yeah, I've done that before. The thing is really cool.
Chris, I like the little flying.
A lot of stuff in here.
Flying, what they like this.
Chris, if we started getting together to play instruments better, would you come?
Definitely. Where, by the way?
Maybe Chris's house? Maybe. You know what? I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna let my guy die real fast, but I'll be back.
but you failed the draft. Who cares? We need the dumbbells. God, it smells like diet fart. I saw the dumbbells down here. Look, there's an 8-pound right here. The other one should be here too. Right there, JP. It has to be. The fartatious smell. Is there another one under there? It's gotta be there somewhere. Look, it's first letter. One. We had 5 pounds, 8 pounds, and 2 pounds. But there's only one. Where's the other one? No, yeah. It's here somewhere. What? We need dumbbells. Well, one is here, so the other one's gotta be here. That's what we need light. You got light, JPM? No. You don't have your phone? No. Because the other one, that was here, so the other one's gotta be here. Oh, it's right there. We had 10-pound too, the metal ones. Yeah. Look at that in the plastic.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I just realized, like, even before I got back from the shower, my microphone was, like, up.
Up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's a headset mic, so it was, like, up.
Lol.
Played myself. Save the game. Alright. I'm probably gonna dip. I say probably even though I know I have all intentions of doing so.
Alright, you good.
I will Tim Allen noises.
I would like to hear that one more time before you leave.
Yeah, that's fair. Greatest stand I know of.
You ever see Doom, but it's Tim Allen?
No.
You've never seen that?
No.
Oh my god, before you leave.